Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to build a complete storage unit using the BoxMate system. We'll start with a frame made from 1x8 lumber, add a shelf using the WidePin 1x8 accessory, and finish it off with a custom fit drawer made with BoxMate 1x4. If you're new here, hi, I'm JJ. I'm a woodworking teacher based in Sweden, and I've been working with wood for over 25 years. I created BoxMate to make joinery easier, faster, and more accessible for everyone, whether you're a hobbyist or a professional. Let's jump right in and build this project together. Before you start cutting, it's always a good idea to double check your router depth. Mark a line on your workpiece that matches the material thickness. Then place the board into the BoxMate jig and lower your router to make sure the bit reaches that line. This simple check ensures your joints are cut to the correct depth, giving you a flush and professional result when you assemble your project. When using the BoxMate jig, it's important to work with the natural rotation of your router. Since the bit spins clockwise, you want to let the rotation help you clear the material in one smooth pass. As you enter the cut, apply light pressure with the guide bushing against the left side of the jig slot. This keeps your cut clean and controlled. When you exit the material, shift your pressure toward the right side of the slot. This technique ensures you get the perfect fit with clean edges and accurate spacing every time. One important tip when using the BoxMate jig is to always place a waste board or sacrificial piece of wood behind your workpiece. This helps prevent tear out as the router bit exits the material, giving you cleaner, sharper edges on every joint. Using a waste board not only improves the final result, but also makes the process more forgiving and professional looking. Box joints, or finger joints, are one of the strongest mechanical joints in woodworking. The large gluing surface combined with the interlocking fingers creates incredible strength, making it ideal for drawers, boxes, and frames. It's a traditional joinery method, but with the BoxMate system you can make them faster and more precisely with just a handheld router. And as always, make sure to wear safety glasses and hearing protection when using your router. It's a powerful tool, and while the BoxMate makes joinery easier and safer, proper protection keeps you focused and working comfortably for longer sessions. Remember to dry fit your parts before gluing to make sure everything fits perfectly. A good dry fit check saves you from surprises later and makes your glue up stress-free. Here I'm marking the position where the drawer will fit into the cabinet frame. Next, it's time to route the groove for the shelf. For this step, I'm using the WidePin accessory, which comes in two parts. The part I'm showing here helps you cut the groove perfectly centered on the cabinet side panels. Later in the build, I'll show you the second part, the matching tenon or tab that fits into this groove to complete the shelf connection. In this build, I'm using pine, or furu, as we call it here in Sweden. Pine is a softwood that's easy to work with, widely available, and very cost-effective for both beginners and professionals. It's lightweight, but still strong enough for most indoor projects, especially when you reinforce the joints like we're doing here with box joints. As you can see, I'm using double-sided tape to secure the jig to the workpiece. It might seem like a simple solution, but it actually works better than you might expect. Since the router applies downward pressure during cutting, the jig stays firmly in place. This makes it easy to set up and adjust without clamps getting in the way, while still keeping everything secure and stable during routing. And here is the second part of the WidePin accessory and the matching tenon or tab. This piece is designed to fit perfectly into the groove we just made, making it easy to align and assemble the shelf with a strong and professional fit. Now it's time to build the drawer, and for that we're using 1x4 lumber together with the BoxMate 1x4 jig. Since we're using the same material thickness as before, you don't need to adjust your router depth. You can continue with the exact same settings for a perfect fit. Before you start gluing, make sure to dry fit the entire cabinet to check that everything goes together as planned. Once you're happy with the fit, all that's left is a bit of sanding and maybe finishing it off with some oil, wax, or clear coat after assembly to give your project that professional, finished look. That's it for this build. I hope you found it helpful and that it inspired you to start your own project using the BoxMate system. You'll find a link to my Etsy store down in the description if you'd like to check out the jigs I used in this video. I'd also love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments what kind of projects you'd like to see me build next with BoxMate. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future builds and tips. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.